There are more people in our area sleeping in parks, under bridges, and on the streets than there were a year ago. Coulee Cap's latest homeless count gives us a snapshot in time of the number of unsheltered people in our community. News 8's Jenna Traum takes a closer look at what can be a hidden problem. Jenna?
Mike, a lot of homeless people don't want to be found, and that makes it a hard problem to keep track of. This summer, Coulee Cap counted 28 unsheltered homeless people in a 4-county area. That's up from 17 last summer. Today, we talked to one woman who used to sleep in a drainage ditch about why the number is probably even greater than that.
It's back here.
This is the walk Kelly Finch used to make every day. People who know her today see someone who always has a smile on her face, but has a darker side.
I slept inside one of these cement cylinders. I usually put like a blanket here and a blanket on the other end to keep the mosquitoes and bugs and rodents out of here.
People who call places like this home are hard for Coulee Cap to find.
I just wanted to be back here and be left alone, and thought this is good enough for me. I didn't really care about myself.
That's why the 28 unsheltered homeless people Coulee Cap documented in Crosse, Monroe, Crawford, and Vernon counties is probably much lower than the actual number out there.
Of those 28, 22 were in the city of La Crosse. So that means people who were living on the streets, kind of unsheltered. We found quite a few people in parks or under bridges, and they're basically just trying to survive out there.
That number is up from last summer when Coulee Cap counted 17.
I think tough economic times have, really not helped out the situation. People are having a tougher time finding a job so that if they, can get some income and get some housing. That seems to be one of the major obstacles.
But Finch says there are obstacles that can be overcome.
It's a real hard thing. You get depressed and you just think, I can't do this. But there was one person on this world that gave me one, little kind word, said you can do this, and that's all it took, even though I was out here.
After moving into the Salvation Army shelter for a month or two, Finch got a manufacturing job. Now she has her own apartment and volunteers almost every day at the Salvation Army.
It's a big jump in life. I got through it and actually got a better life and moved forward in my life and can go back and reflect.
Coulee Cap also counted more than 300 people in our area of the state getting help from agencies that serve homeless individuals. That includes people in shelters or transitional housing. Coulee Cap found that veterans, people living with mental illness, and people fleeing domestic violence make up the largest subgroups of homeless people in our area.
Thanks a lot, Jenna. Coulee Cap's data is compiled into a statewide measurement of homelessness. That data then goes to the federal government to give the country an idea of whether homelessness is trending upward or downward on a national level.